want y'all to pay close attention to this, because like I always tell y'all, when you leave high school and your child or you go into the next level, which is college, they're going to be one of the biggest financial decisions you make in your life. And it is a scam. Check this out.
We are slaves to student debt.
Between myself and my children, I owe $211,000 in student loan debt.
I borrowed $60,000 and now I'm $268,000 in debt.
I borrowed $70,000. Over 10 years, I paid $60,000, and I still owe $75,000 more than I borrowed.
The interest is so high and it's compounded daily, it's predatory.
If these loans don't go away, they're going to garnish my Social Security. So not only do I not have any retirement savings, I have less than what I was promised for every time I paid my Social Security out of my paycheck for the last 40 years.
I'm the very first person in my family that ever went to college. But I am the worst off right now than everybody in my family.
Taking out student loans was the worst mistake of my life.
Life insurance policies just to pay student debt. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Yeah.
Joe Biden can fix this, and he can fix it today. There's the provision 902.2, which allows the Department of Education to discharge debts based on the age of the debtor.
Biden, don't forget, cancel student debt.
Unless Biden does something about it, it's never going to stop.
Time is running out. Time is running out.
Listen, man, you just seen the video I just showed you, man. That shit is a scam. I'm finna tell y'all why, okay? Pay close attention, right? First, you must understand that America is a fucking corporation. So they're lending you money, which is fake. I told you money is a tool to keep us enslaved, right? They lend you money to go to school to learn a certain task, just to come out of school and help them build up their empire. It doesn't matter what you do in America, you are working for the corporation. You see how that shit goes? When you sign that birth certificate, you sign your child over to the corporation. This is why they'll come take a child out of a house. Not because they're in a bad condition or they're living in a bad environment. It's because they're protecting their interests. They're protecting their real estate. You are a product to them. This is why they can do that, because they own you. Think about what I just said. America's a corporation, just like McDonald's, anywhere else. That's why they got to have a president, a vice president. You go to school with the money that they lend you, put you in debt to learn a task, just so you can leave that motherfucker and come out here in America and help them build up their empire. Now, ain't that some shit? I told you, this is a game. They play the game. You are a participant of the game, and it's fucked up that they do us like that. Because guess what? Anything in your life that's messed up, it comes from them. They don't want to say you got to go to school. They don't want to say you got to go to college. This is their framework of how we should live. That's who you need to blame. I'm going to tell you another thing, right? People will do exactly what they say, which is get a wife, have children, go to school, right? And die. That's basically what you're doing. That's it. Now think about this. You got people that done that, done got with somebody, got married, had children, and in their 30s and still paying motherfucking loans off from school. Another thing is this: most people going to school they're not even getting jobs in the fields that they went to school for, because you don't control the environment, especially with artificial intelligence popping up everywhere. This shit is a scam, dog. And not all debt is bad debt, but that is 100% a bad debt to me, because first of all, they teach us as individuals. I told y'all, it'd be 5 people living in the house. The mothers and the kids. 5 people living in the house. 5 people leaving the house. 5 people driving 5 cars, going to work for 5 bosses. All separated. If you want to win this game, you must come together, and it starts in the family. If the family came together and started a family business and worked for the family, okay, that time that you spent, that energy that you spent ain't going towards another person or another boss. It's going towards y'all, so something y'all children can have. This shit is just common sense, bro. This is common fucking sense. But they teach us to have your own. I told y'all 1,000 times, bro. If you Google right now, what's the most individualistic country in the world, they're gonna tell you America. America keep their people divided so they're easily to be conquered. They don't want you working together. Come on, bro. And the crazy part is this. That shit gain interest. All that Sally Mae Foundation and this person donating this and all that shit. Come on, bro. It's sad that people have to go through this just to try to get a piece of the American pie. The American dream. I told y'all about that shit. They call it the American dream because you got to be asleep to believe that shit. And it's sad that they do this shit, bro. This is one of the things that we do in the black community. We love to say, well, my child going to college. Well, my child went to college. As if that shit really like is a good decision all the time. I'm not saying it's bad all the time, but I'm telling you right now, when you go to school and you get that big ass financial debt, that's gonna be one of the biggest decisions that your child is about to make, or you're gonna make for that child. That child finna go into the world 40, 50, 60,000 plus in debt and not even come out and work the field that they went to school for. It's just common sense, bro, and it's sad, dog. People are paying this shit in their 30s and their 40s. Fake money. I keep saying fake money because it's fake. It's a tool. But the money is there to control the fucking people. And if you saw my video yesterday, I talked about how poverty is manufactured. This is done by design. Because again, they've tricked you. I told you how you control people. You teach them what you want to teach them. This is the game. The game is, oh, we're going to let them go to college. We're going to let them think that going to college is everything. And when people go to college, they're going to get $40,000, $50,000 in debt. They're going to get the money from us. The shit going to grow interest. They're going to come out of college in debt. So we still own them. Now, remember, all debt ain't bad debt. Because you can use debt to leverage money. They're not going to teach you that, though. They're not going to teach you that. And that's another video. I'll get on that another time. But you go to school, go to college, you in debt, you leave college, you in debt, you trying to maintain and you trying to pay off this fucking debt. And when you don't pay off the debt, it fucking credit up. It's just a downhill thing from there. That's why you gotta be smart. If you as a family is smart, y'all smart, stick together. All that shit about, oh, children need to do what they want to do in life. You right, but they can't do shit without no money. If you built a company as mom and dad for 10, 20 years, them children need to be your employees. All that other shit, it don't even fucking make sense for your child to go work for somebody else when y'all got a business. That don't make no sense. But again, us as parents, we're not fully raising our children. Cause some of these children, they don't know no fucking better. You can tell them all day, come do this, come do that, and they won't do it. Why? Because the internet raising them, the schools, fucked up ass schools raising them, the environment raising them. You don't see no representation of mom and dad got a business, son and daughter working for the business. You don't see that shit. Tell me where you see that at. You see that shit in other communities. No fucking Arabs had them churn, them Indians, they had them churn back there pushing buttons, motherfucker. They can't even look over the counter. They hitting buttons. Fresh out of school. They training them. And this is what we got to start doing. Because if not, we're going to continue to fall short. We're going to continue to be fucked up and fucked over. I told you they got to live in ass backwards and upside down. Because what I'm saying, if it don't make sense, you tell me. It's power in numbers. If a family came up, started a business, and everybody put their money in that business, y'all living in the same house. Okay? You don't need 5 fucking cars. You know? And grow that fucking business. 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures. Now you got enough money, and not just money, you got control over the business. Because a bitch can wake up tomorrow and fire your ass. I don't give a damn what school, college, and how many credits you got, none of that shit. Hey man, the numbers ain't looking right, even though these bitch made $500 million. But they made $500 million and a half last year, but that half made them say, we got to cut back. I'm telling you, man, this world is full of the money, selfish motherfuckers that don't have a ceiling. This shit is infinite. They can make trillions, quadrillion dollars, motherfucker, and still act like they don't got nothing. Because it's not about that at the top. It's about controlling the motherfuckers at the bottom. And it's more of us than it is of them. Anyway, man, if you're going through this, man, put your experiences on the bottom of this post. Talk about the shit that you're going through when it comes to student loans and Just stuff like that, because we're here to help each other. You know what I'm saying? Other people can read these comments and maybe get some ideas on some stuff they need to do. Yeah, there's a few programs out there that'll help you here and there, but like I say, man, overall, it's a fucked up system. And this system comes from them. Everything comes from them. The monetary system, banking system, education system. If anything is wrong outside of you in this world that you're living in, especially in America, it ain't come from you, it came from them motherfuckers. And that shit is rigged. I told y'all, poverty is manufactured. It's there for a reason, on purpose, to control people. Get that in your head. Alright? You already know. And that's part of it right now. Motherfucking Amazon pulling up. Amazon Prime. Anyway, put your comments on the bottom of this post. And like I said, share this video. And if you're going through this, man, I hate that you are going through this. But like I said, it's time to start working together. It's time to start taking our children, especially if you live in the community, taking our children on the weekends, bringing them together and teaching them like some of these other suburban areas, like I told y'all, that bring their children together and they have Monopoly tournaments. And this Monopoly game where people understand to give you some type of insight on how the world runs when it comes to banking, real estate, borrowing money, in debt. This is why the Monopoly game was created. We wasn't playing Monopoly. We were playing hide and go seek, bubblegum, in addition, all that shit. And these people bring their children together, have tournaments, so it gives them some type of incentive or it gives them some type of insight on how money works or how the world works. And we need to start doing stuff. We don't have to necessarily do it in that form, but we need to start coming together as a community. Stop acting like we strangers and claiming that you a God-given person, you a godly person, but you don't speak to your neighbors and shit. You don't hold the door open for people when they walking behind you. You ain't godly, bro. Because if we don't do that, these people gonna take advantage of us, sweep us under the rug, and when artificial intelligence hits, I'm talking about full-fledged, when you got robots knocking on your door, coming to pick your ass up because you did something wrong, police is as robots, you can't be the robot. Once that happens, you can kiss your grandchildren, children, bye-bye. It's your boy Papa Duck. I love y'all. Like I tell y'all all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. I'll get with y'all on the next video. Peace.